billionaires fleeing Britain, and their new heaven has become Dubai. Imagine this. It's a cold morning in London. The streets are quiet, but beneath that silence, something is shifting. In the luxurious neighborhood of Mayfair, moving trucks are parked outside a few grand houses. But this isn't an ordinary relocation. These are the homes of people who once held billions of dollars in wealth. And now, one by one, they're leaving the UK. Bankers, billionaires, hedge fund kings, the very people who were once the pride of Britain, are now flying off with their luxury yachts to Dubai, Miami, or Zurich. Why? Because Britain no longer feels like home to them. Now they call it a high-tax trap. In recent years, this wave of millionaires and billionaires leaving the UK has been making global headlines. There was a time when London was called the financial capital of the world, where money was safe, taxes were smart, and the government encouraged entrepreneurs. But now, the tables have turned. The very billionaires who once powered Britain's economy are fleeing from the Sam country. And this isn't just an exodus of a few individuals, it's a global wave of money migration. And the biggest destination of all? The United Arab Emirates, Dubai. Now, listen to the names: 𝐮𝐻𝐿, Aston Villa owner Nassef Sawiris, shipping tycoon John Fredrickson, and now, Revolut's co-founder Nik Storonsky. All of them have done the same thing. They said, goodbye Britain and hello UAE. Now you might be wondering, why exactly are these billionaires leaving Britain? Is it because they don't like the weather? Or because London's charm has faded after Brexit? The real reason runs much deeper: taxes, politics, and future uncertainty. Recently, the British government made a major decision to abolish the non-domiciled tax regime. For years, this system had been a paradise for foreign residents living in the UK. Because if your income was earned overseas, you didn't have to pay taxes on it in Britain. Meaning, you could live in London, drive a Rolls-Royce, and still, if your earnings came from Dubai or Singapore, the HMRC, UK Tax Authority, couldn't touch that money. But now, that privilege is gone. From now on, everyone will have to pay taxes on their global income. And that's where the billionaire's exit strategy began. Nik Storonsky's name stands out because he has become a symbol of the modern billionaire mindset: build your future where freedom exists. Born in Russia, Nik Storonsky founded the Fintech company Revolut in 2015, a simple idea: make banking entirely digital. No physical branches, everything on the app. And soon, Revolut became one of the world's largest neobanks, with over 65 million users, a presence in 200 countries, and a valuation of $75 billion. Nik's own net worth is now around $8 billion. But recently, he quietly changed his residency from the UK to the UAE. His new home? A luxury penthouse in Dubai Marina, overlooking the Persian Gulf. His spokesperson didn't say a word, but everyone understood this was the latest example of a tax exile. Over the past decade, the UAE has transformed itself into a paradise for the global rich. Here, personal income tax is zero, corporate tax is flexible, and most importantly, there's no political instability, no populist tax policies, and no media pressure that paints billionaires as villains. In contrast, in Western nations, especially in Britain, an anti-rich sentiment has been growing in recent years. After inflation, the energy crisis, and Brexit, public frustration surged, and politicians redirected that anger towards the wealthy. Now, billionaires are no longer seen as job creators, but as the privileged elite. The Labour Party has also made it clear that it will no longer offer special tax reliefs for the rich. In short, if you're a billionaire, Britain is no longer a welcoming place for you. 𝐮𝐻𝐿, a major name in psychedelics and biotech, openly said Britain is punishing innovation. In Dubai, they reward it. Shipping magnate John Fredrickson said, London was once global. Now it's bureaucratic. And this mindset has now become common among successful entrepreneurs everywhere. If you want growth and comfort together, look east. The UAE today isn't just about sunshine. It has built an entirely new billionaire ecosystem. It's no longer driven only by oil money. Now it's powered by tech, crypto, AI, and logistics, with billions of dollars in investments pouring into every sector. The Dubai International Financial Center, DIFC, has effectively become the Singapore of Asia. By 2024, Dubai is home to over $72,500 millionaires and more than 200 billionaires, and that number is growing by 15% every year. The UAE has made it incredibly easy. From its golden visa policy to its 10-year residency program, everything is designed specifically for wealthy migrants. And once you move there, there's no heritage tax, no capital gains tax, and no inheritance duty. In simple terms, your money remains yours, completely free from government interference. This trend isn't just hurting the UK's economy, it's affecting all of Europe. Because high net worth individuals aren't just luxury spenders, they bring jobs, startups, and philanthropic donations. When they leave a country, they take not just their wealth, but also opportunities along with them. A 2025 survey revealed that nearly 3,200 millionaires left Britain this year alone, double the number from the previous year. And the countries benefiting most from this capital flight are the UAE, the United States of America, Italy, and Switzerland. Take Italy, for example. It offers a flat tax system under which wealthy migrants can live tax-free on their global income by paying just €1 lakh per year. Switzerland has long been a home for the rich, offering the perfect combination of privacy, safety, and low taxes. But the UAE has now surpassed them all, because there's no personal tax at all. Now, the British government is deeply worried. For the Treasury, this growing tax brain drain is a serious threat. Because when the rich leave, they don't just take their luxury. They also take with them their business operations, banking assets, and investment capital. Companies like Revolut, which once made London the global hub of Fintech, are now gradually expanding their headquarters to the Middle East. Nik Storonsky himself said, "Dubai gives me the flexibility to build global financial infrastructure without political hurdles." In other words, his message is crystal clear: protect innovation from politics. The same financial buzz that once defined London's business district can now be felt in Dubai Marina. Where British bankers once popped champagne in Soho on Friday evenings, those same people are now hosting deal-closing parties at Palm Jumeirah's beach clubs. This isn't just a lifestyle change, it's a power shift. In the UK, both the middle class and political class are now deeply divided. Some argue, if you live here, you should contribute, you should pay taxes here. But the opposing view says, if you pressure them too much, they'll simply leave. And that's exactly what's happening. Now, the question arises, can this exodus be stopped? The answer, not in the short term. Because economies like the UAE and Singapore are continuously making their tax incentives and business policies more attractive, while the UK remains tangled in political promises and populist debates. Recently, the Labour Party began discussions on introducing a wealth tax starting in 2026, a tax that would target people's assets, not their income. And the moment this news spread, several ultra-rich individuals immediately began shifting their UK-based assets into foreign trusts. This trend now appears unstoppable. But there's an irony in it. The UK was once called a safe haven for money. Now, that very country is creating money refugees. Dubai has brilliantly capitalized on this opportunity. It's not just real estate that's booming there. Banking, crypto, and luxury retail are all thriving. Places like Palm Jumeirah and Business Bay have become the new London suburbs. Every week, luxury property deals worth billions of dollars are taking place there. 𝐻𝐸 has understood one simple truth. If you can attract the world's richest people, everything else follows. Jobs, tourism, innovation, and even global influence. Entrepreneurs like Nik Storonsky now symbolize a new global narrative that the freedom to create has shifted from the West to the East. Where the West intimidates innovators with regulations, the East celebrates them with freedom and opportunity. Dubai is no longer just a city of skyscrapers, it has become a magnet for global capital. Here, billionaires from every nationality coexist. Russians, Indians, Brits, Americans, all have found their new safe home in Dubai.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources: news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.